Hey y'all, John aka Whisky and Sound, and I'm back with another episode of Boilermaker Monday. Now, this episode is a bit special. Why? Because two reasons. I was going to say two reasons, or two reasons. But anyway, two reasons. First one is this is my 50th episode, which, cool. I've actually made it to 50 at the moment. Let's see if we can knock out another 50 more. That all depends on the feedback that I get from you guys and girls. So, if you are watching this, thank you so much for the support to date thus far. And for those that are just tuning in, please like and share, subscribe, support. And how you can do that is clicking on the subscribe button on the YouTube channel. And also, if you enjoy an episode, share it around on whatever pages that you want on the social platforms. But yeah, so episode 50. Now, the second thing that's important about this, well, actually, it's not important, but the second thing that I'm excited about is that it is a blind Boilermaker, which is something that I haven't done before, and I thought it'd be a nice little trick. So, what I have prepared earlier, which is, I was going to say tonight, is a beer that's been given to me, and the whiskey is one that I've had for a bit. That's all I'm going to say. So, on the nose of the whiskey, this goes through. This goes through quite a few different layers. Tell you what. Okay. So, on the nose, it's quite malt driven. Actually, you know what? This reminds me of? The big note that I do get off the top of this is what's it called? It's a malt milk. It's like a chocolate malt powder, like Avaltine's, something along those lines. Yeah, or it's something a bit more maltier than Milo. But yeah, I think it's there's that malt powder or the thing that you make with malt drinks. Anyway, that's that's the note that I'm getting off this. A real dry, cocoa-y, but malt hit in the back, or actually up front. It's definitely what I get with a bit of honey that comes to the surface. Oh, that's got some hay note to it as well. Yeah, definitely dry grass. It's got when you cut open a green apple and let that just before it gets to the point of browning, and it's like a sour apple. That's what I get. Yeah, it's got a hit of citrus in it too. Citrus zest. Definitely got some zest about it. Smells young. I wouldn't say it smells young. Like, I don't see there being much more than 10 or even 12. I don't know. But yeah, definitely. And there's a green tea note to it as well. Yeah, nice. Okay. Very interesting. Right, that's the whiskey nose. Actually, one thing I didn't see, even though I've done it before, but I actually didn't physically pay attention to it. But anyway, to me then it was more just coating around the glass so I could so I can get like a decent nose out of it. And this has medium to, it's got some legs on it. Yeah, right. So that's going to be it's going to be fairly oily actually. It's going to coat the palate really well. Okay, now the beer. Whew. Okay. We're in for a summery kind of treat. So this is... Right. It's got that signature hops resin that you get on the nose. It is some mango is actually present in there. That's nice. Yeah, really. I wouldn't go over the... Actually, it's got some real tropical note to it as well. It does have real tropical fruit notes to it. It's got mango. Actually, it's more like mango and guava. They're the notes that I'm getting on this with that resin that's coming through. Even some passion fruit skin is I'm getting on this too. So yeah, cool. All right, nice and fruity. So all right, let's see how we go. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what the strengths are. So wish me luck. Oh, that is easy to drink beer. Really easy to drink beer. Right, so that's oh yeah, that's yum. Creamy, super fruity. Oh, sessionable. Quite sessionable. Right. With that kind of mouthfeel and that kind of finish on it, I'm going to say that's about the 4.5% mark. That's what I'm going to go with. Now, right. I just got Nutri-Grain on the nose. That's awesome. I love Nutri-Grain too, so Whisky Nutri-Grain. Sweet. Actually, that's one thing. If you remember when Kellogg's come out with chocolate, and I don't know if they're still available or not, but chocolate coated Nutri-Grains or chocolate Nutri-Grain. That's what I'm getting on the nose on this. All right. Well, let's have a quick sip of this, then that way I know what direction I'm going in. Right. Yeah, that coats the mouth really well. We've got a real nice finish on it. That's it's also got a bit of a drying effect, like there's a sherry influence in there. Hold that thought. So different when you're trying to work at a blind Boilermaker, my goodness. Because I've got to try to relay it, and this is a challenge for me. I need to try to relay this in a way where you can follow what I'm trying to describe, and how I'm, like, with no influence at all as to knowing what kind of cask type it is, knowing how old the whiskey is, even knowing what kind of a... you've probably got a rough idea as to what this thing may be, whether it's a hazy IPA or something, or actually it's not really a hazy IPA. Who knows what that could be. So I haven't told anyone what it is. For all I know, it could be a sour. Well, I haven't told you that. So you are only going off what I'm telling you now. This is where I think the fun is. So, all right, back to this. Okay. Right. So that's real biscuity, malt driven, very like that's it's got dried fruits. The apple note is still there. Bit of actually those digestive biscuits, the choc coated digestive biscuits. That's what I can taste on this whiskey. With that green apple that's still there as well. But I also get some underlying note of like either a date or possibly even prunes that come through, and definitely a citrus note, orange peel, like dehydrated orange peel. So that's what I'm getting on the palate on this. And yeah, it does taste young as well. So, right, I'm going to go with whiskey wash, beer rinse. Let's see how this one turns out. Definitely creamy. Ooh, fruit bowl. Just an explosion of fruit bowl. Yeah, that's a magical tropical fruit bowl right there. And you know what? It's nothing elaborate. It's nothing over the top. Just ease going, just right, boom. You don't have to think too hard about it. Just comes straight up to the palate, right where it needs to be. It's like peaches and cream, a little bit of mango, some passion fruit, a little bit of pavlova in the mix. That's what that finish is right there when you go on whiskey wash, beer rinse. Now let's go the other way around. Oh, that aftertaste. Whoa. That's just a real... Yeah, I actually like that. I really like that. That's probably a bit more of a honey drive on that side. I think the first way around was just really, really, really nice. So going whiskey wash, beer rinse is just an absolute winner. But going the other way around, it still works nice, still works fine. It's, like it still holds those fruit flavors and just takes it around the bend a bit with a bit more like a honey sweetness. Whereas if you went the whiskey wash, beer rinse, it gives a more creamy mouthfeel with all the fruits in it. So it becomes real dessert-like. So yeah, that was really nice. Really, really nice. That to me is like a perfect summer Boilermaker. I know I said that one last week and possibly even the week before because of the lighter style beer. Now, right. So on that note, where to from here? Well, I'll tell you what. Do me a favor and see if you can try and guess what style of beer it is. See if you can guess what it's obvious it's a whiskey, it's a single malt, it's not a blend. Yeah, let me know if you think that's an Aussie or if it's a Scotch, if it's an Irish, if it's American, and let us know what you think the beer is. See if you could try to pin down. Go for some guesswork. I'm curious as far as what I've gone off, what that'll give you, to think about and try to guess what it is. I'm very curious to get your opinions on it. So we know that the beer is super tropical fruits. It's very light on the finish. It has got that resiny hop note as well in the nose. and it's not very bitter at all on the palates. So it's actually quite sweet all the way through. Not, I won't go as far as saying it's like, what could I say this? Yeah, actually, I won't give too far. I won't give too much away because then you'll know exactly what direction to zone it down into. I'll let you do the guesswork on that one. But as far as that whiskey goes, right? So you know that it's got some like very malty note to it. Told you like the digestive biscuits, chocolate coated. Like green apples. There were some hay notes in there. Like the Ovaltine kind of malt drink. I forgot what that is. Or it's a chocolate malt note, like the chocolate Nutri-Grain is probably a good way to put it. Some dark fruits in there, like dates and prunes that come through, and some citrus, orange zest, like orange peel, kind of zestiness to it. So, and a little bits of spice that come through as well. Right, so try to guess what that is. And I suppose if you were to guess right as far as what's actually, let's make a bit of a competition out of this, shall we? If you can guess what region this is, and I will say region, that's probably giving a little bit more than I should have away. If you can guess what style of Scotch this is, and you don't have to be exact on the ABV. If you can guess the ABV, cool, no worries. If you can impress me and tell me if it's an age statement or not, even better. And if you can guess, I'm not expecting people to guess who brews this, but if you can pick the style of beer that it is, then, and I already gave you guys and girls a hint as to what the ABV might be. So it's probably sitting around, I'd say, somewhere between 4.5 to the 5% mark. That's what I'm going to go with. So it's not a big hitter, and it is very, very sessionable. So if you can guess those, then I'm going to have to send out the winner, potentially a Boilermaker. That's what I'll do. I'll send you out what the beer is and what the whiskey is. And when that, and I'll give you some time to sit on it as well and think that through, because maybe you have to go through some of my past videos to potentially look at what I may have drunk, or if you're familiar with your notes on things that you've possibly drunk, well then by all means try to just get the guessing games up and see how you go with it. But sorry, no huskies allowed. Somebody obviously wants to go out. It's obviously p o'clock, but anyway, on that note, it's getting closer to 19 minutes, so I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm going to put more details about this little competition for you in the comments. So if you can guess what the whiskey is, guess roughly what style of beer that is, then you just very well may end up with this Boilermaker as a prize. So stay tuned for more info on that, because I'll give you and I'll keep this drawer open for a little bit. Who knows, I may even run it in closer to do we make it? No, we'll do it before Christmas, I think. We'll do it before Christmas. So what date is it now? All right, it's still early October. Yeah, keep the guesses coming anyway, and I'll catch us all on the next episode next Monday. Until then, you have yourselves a good week.